music. It's something that almost all people can enjoy. It also holds an industry that's known for its stars. Drake, Post Malone, Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift. Those are just a few of the names that come to mind when talking about music's heavy hitters of today. But have you ever thought about the little guys? The artists that put hours of work into their passion and only receive minor recognition? If you haven't, then you're in luck. It's time to dive into some of the ins and outs of local music production and highlight one of the hidden gems in Michigan hip-hop, Joseph Guadalupe Borton.
All right, check it. Look. I live by my word, die by the beat, stand in the way, lie in defeat. The competition lies, says I lie in the street, but they still won't look me eye to eye when we meet. I'm a lion on a beat that's official as the zebra. Catch me leaning like the tower on Giza. Mamacita with the features gets to be my senorita. But if I shook her up, I would send her into seizure. My name's Joseph Borton, stage name Joey B. I'm a hip-hop artist from the 616 area code. Been making music for about 10 years. When I was young, my dad was really into like heavy metal, like Metallica, your Guns N' Roses, your classic rock. And my mom was into R&B, Keith Sweat, Usher, stuff like that. And I kind of found my own little happy medium with like Master P and early hip hop. Biggie was like my favorite when I was young. And I always loved hip hop. Slowly but surely, I started growing up, and in my craft, I became better and better. And I realized I had skill with it. Some guys in my local area, small town, Ione, Michigan, they actually, Seth Izzard and David Shepard, everybody knows him as True. They were dropping albums, and they started a thing called Chroma King. And they started to get recognition, and people were giving them validation as legitimate artists in this genre.
Many mainstream artists do their recording in high-dollar, fleshed-out studios. They oftentimes pay professional producers to mix and master their vocals, even using auto-tune to perfect the pitch of their voice. It's quite the contrary for Joey, though.
This is where all the magic happened. This is my homeboy's basement, actually. He set up a nice little studio for me back here. He's been letting me record here for like 3-4 years now. Honestly, without Andre and Jamie, I probably wouldn't even be making music, because there was a point where stuff got financially tight, and I really didn't have studio time or money for the studio time, and they just held me down when a lot of people with the resources wouldn't have done so. So big shout out to them for that. And this is it. It's where the process happens. I come in here, I play a beat. We can pick any random beat. Right here I got all these bars that I ain't never used. Call it the Island of Misfit bars. Pages on pages on pages on pages on pages. And it just goes back. We've been keeping this archive probably since like 2012. And sometimes I go back on these bars, and you might hear them in a song that comes out next week. It just depends on when I find a song that fits the concept for the metaphors or the things I'm talking about. When I first started making hip hop, it wasn't the cool thing to do. When I first started making rap in the area, it was not the way you wanted to go if you wanted to be the cool guy. Now, everybody loves hip hop. So the wave has obviously changed, and there's a lot more momentum behind me than before. Honestly, it's really not as complicated as a lot of people make it. I just have fun. Dancing and making music and singing are just the same. Like, you just feel the music, and it tells you what to say. When a beat comes on, it has a mood, it has a tone, it has an image that it gives me in my mind, and then I tell the story that the music has already presented to me. So that's pretty much it. It's just a natural thing that I really love to do, and it just flows through me. Creativity is just meant to be, it's flowing. Just don't stop it. Don't block it yourself. Don't get in your own way, pretty much.
Overall, the lives of local artists are much different than the professionals, but the goal is still the same. That goal is to pursue your passion and express it to the world.